I guess it's I guess so. I'm here to do an anime review, which I just got done with anime live action, and say hello to my little kittens on my shirt. So it's just a Christmas shirt with kittens. That's all. My grandma got this for me for Christmas. She got this for me. She figured I would like something like this. But yeah, it was yeah. So this is episode one review of Domestic Girlfriend. So what is Domestic Girlfriend is really all about? Well, Domestic Girlfriend is really it's all about basically the MC character where he's just he's just enjoying his time, enjoying his life and stuff like that, and he doesn't know like what really he wants to do based on his real life and stuff and he doesn't see basically what kind of advice that he needs to look for and stuff like that. And the one thing I like about the MC character where he does get good advice from his best friend because I'm assuming his best friend probably has taught him taught him some sort of things of basically what's going on basically in relationship and stuff like that. I'm assuming that he probably been through some of that kind of stuff because that's one pretty much I definitely do think because I can't remember and stuff like that. Because even though his best friend is a very smart guy, he's a nerdy kind of guy. That's just basically how he is and stuff like that. Some people may think that he's weird, even though I really don't think he's really not. I really don't think he really is or anything like that. But even though he tells basically just tell the that his friend tells his friend I can't remember what's the name of his friend. Yeah, he tells his friend like basically like you need to do this, you need to do that. Don't try to get yourself stuck into a situation that you don't want to be in, and that can really that can really can hurt a lot of things that it could affect you or it could affect anybody else basically in that form of the reason. And and I like the fact it's just that to me where he just basically just get advice from him and stuff. It's just basically just there just to help him out, even though they're best friends and stuff like that. And that's basically what basically it feels to me and stuff like that. But I'm assuming, like I said, I'm assuming that his best friend is probably he probably has gone through some relationships back in the past or something, or maybe nothing similar to anything like this. But even though he's there to help the MC out, which I think that's really good because that's basically what it seems to me. Basically, I want to talk about Ruya because if you guys don't know who Ruya really actually is, Ruya seems like she's a really kind of person that she's a cold hearted person. That's what I feel like that she really actually is to me. But even though Ruya she doesn't even know the MC does not even know her because they don't know each other really all that well. And I just don't seem to understand. I just don't seem to understand. Basically, in episode one, like, hey, let's do the whoopee whoopee. I'm just I'm just saying. I'm not saying anything further than that. So I'm just saying. But it's just that's just what basically it feels to me. It just feels to me that she never had that experience or he never had that experience. I'm just saying. I'm just going by what the animal was going. Something like that, if you know what I mean. But I mean, that's basically all there is. I mean, maybe she just I don't know. She just that's all I'm just gonna say. But I mean, even though some people may think it's weird to watch this anime. It's not. It's just basically something. It's just basically something that is I wouldn't say it's normal or anything like that, but it's just basically just something that you don't expect to see from an anime like this. But it's much more to it than that. And, I know some people may come on the series like, oh, I want to watch it, we'll see what's going on, but it doesn't really matter to me. I really don't personally even care. Even though it's basically showing. I mean, I've never seen a romance anime or any kind of series that would just basically just be basically just be a shonen series and stuff. That's what it feels to me. Now, some people may not like the anime because the anime does not really tell really a whole lot different things about regarding of the manga. I don't know or anything like that because I don't know nothing about the manga because I really do not know, and that's basically what it seems to me and stuff like that. I do believe there is a season two because I haven't heard anything about what happened in season two like that. But this is I mean this is not my first time watching it, but I think I went through I think episode 2 and 3, maybe 4 or something like that. I can't remember because that's just basically seems to me, And I want to continue with like basically I want to talk about with Ruria because like I said, Ruria is just basically just a person. She's a cold-hearted person. That's basically what she just really actually is, and stuff. It's just I just kind of find it like all sudden because saying like she wants to do the whoopee whoopee with the MC character and stuff like that. So yeah. Now there is some things that some people may not like this character based in this anime is basically Hina, because a lot of bad controversies about her, because basically Hina is basically is just a person, she seems to be, she doesn't really even care. She's a teacher, and that's basically what she really actually is, basically what she really actually is, and stuff like that. And I know it's not right. I know it's not right. It's just basically just for somebody, or as a student, just to basically have a relationship with the teacher, with no, to have a relationship with the teacher, because the teacher would get into a lot of trouble, because she's not allowed that, or any other teacher that is really not allowed to do that kind of stuff, because that can really stir the pot, if you know what I mean, and because that can really upset a lot of hurt feelings among the parents, or and basically whatever, maybe this is that. Now, for what I think from Hina is that the one thing I see from her is that she has a drinking problem. Okay, that's she basically she really does, because if you look at the episode, you'll see basically all these beers all over the table, and basically it just seems to be like, what in the world's going on here? Because I mean, I just don't seem to understand why she want to get drunk so much for in the first place. Maybe that she doesn't like the MC character, or maybe she does, or something like that. But it seems to me that I think that from Kina, from me and my point of view, this is just my opinion, because I think Kina is a fake. And the reason why it has been proven in other episodes also, well, too, because I don't want to go too further with that, because it just proves that she really is a fake. I mean, she doesn't really care. She doesn't care if she gets drunk. She doesn't care if the place is a mess and stuff like that. Because even though she's not really acting like herself, means that she's not acting like a lady, even though she's basically she wants to and stuff like that. But she doesn't even care, because if she's drunk or anything like that, and she just basically just goes out. She just goes out, and she just wants to do a whoopee whoopee with basically with some other dude off of the streets and stuff like that. And she has a reputation of basically doing that, because I remember, like, there was some of the time, places like, I did say I was not going to do anything further, but I probably will say, I'm not gonna say too much, but it's just basically, that the MC and basically, Hina's sister, basically Ruya, is basically just helped her out, and trying to stop her from getting in so much trouble and stuff like that. Because if she were to get herself in so much trouble, then there's like a very good possibility to say, like, oh yeah, the mom and dad will probably say, like, you can't be doing this, because this is not right. She could get kicked out of the house, because she's not being ornamental, or she's not being a lady like she should be doing, basically in the anime and stuff like that, and stuff. Since to me is that since they are now like brother and sister, and whatever maybe it is and stuff like that. Because I think Rudy said that, like, basically she said that, when she was telling the MC character, the MC, basically to me is that, where she's basically just telling the MC, say, like, I want this marriage to happen, and so my mom can get, my mom can get, a better relationship with somebody. Because one thing I definitely do want to talk about the dad, because I don't the mom doesn't really show really all that much, basically in anime. She doesn't really pops up really all that much, but I don't know why. The one thing I want to talk about is talk about the father, because the father, he just wants to forget about, about, like, his wife passed away and stuff like that. Because even though I do understand where the MC's basis come from, because he told his dad, said, like, you should have told me this, like, a long time ago, that you were going out with somebody. How come you did not tell me? How come you did not tell me? Gender, just to be honest with you, that can happen to almost anybody. That can happen to almost anybody. But there's the one thing that the problem that I see, basically, not saying was the episode was not bad or anything like that. It's just the problem I see here is that the MC, not the MC, but it's just that, to me, where the MC character just told his father, so, like, you should have told me this a lot sooner, because he didn't tell him what's really actually going on. And I kind of feel like that's a failure. And to be honest with you, yes, that is a failure. Because the reason I'm saying it is because to be honest with you, it's just something that if I were a dad, if I were a dad, I had, like, a couple kids or anything like that, or if I had one kid and, my wife passed away, stuff like that, you know what will happen? What will happen if I did not tell my son because I'm going out with somebody else or plan to get remarried and stuff like that? And that would piss off my son. That would probably piss off my daughter because they'll probably slap me and probably punch me in the face and say like you should have told us, Dad, you should have told us about this, but you didn't even say anything. And that's something I would basically say like hey, I deserve that. I deserve to be slapped in the face. I deserve to be punched in the face because I'm not being a good father, because I'm not really doing my job by telling my daughter what should be doing, or maybe is, or my son. Because I definitely think that I think the father just did not want to tell his son because I guess he's afraid because like how his son is going to react and stuff like that. Because his son heard about that he's getting remarried, getting remarried, but even though I think the MC just does not want his father to get married. I don't know. I don't know why. Because I think the MC character is just maybe he just doesn't. I'm not saying he doesn't care or anything like that, but like I mean, even though he wants to have a relationship with either one of these girls, but even though that's just basically what it feels to me. Now, some people may think, oh yeah, maybe the MC character should go out with Tina, or maybe the MC character should just go out with Ruya. I mean, that's just basically what it basically seems to me. But yeah, but I just figured I want to say all that. But I just want people to really think I'm being weird just by talking about all these kinds of different things, which I'm not because I'm just going by what the anime is just showing to me. So I figure I just want to let you guys know about that. But yeah, I also want to ask you guys one other thing. Do you guys like my Christmas shirt? So do you guys like it? I don't know if you guys like it or not. I have a soft spot. I have a soft spot for animals. I really do. I love animals. I love cats. It's nothing personal or anything like that. I just really, really do. And it runs in the family. It runs in the family. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for this anime review. I hope you guys like the video. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. I don't know if that's accurate from what I'm hearing. So with that, I'm glad that Chibi has really gotten himself basically in the manga. That's from what I've heard. He's basically getting stuff for the manga, but because I mean, I think he has said some things like that were just basically that, that how he felt some that. I think he did the whole. I think he did the whole entire series review. I think he did. I'm not so sure. I have to check. I have to check and see what videos he has there and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyways, I know it was us guys there. Take care. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please like and give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell also too, so that's letting you know you guys watching my videos. And please leave me comments below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love you. I love you guys. Please safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.